My name is Chao Wei Zhu. I teach at the Translation and Interpreting Studies graduate program. I'm the co-director for the program, and also I'm the assistant dean for global initiatives at the graduate school. So one of the required course is an internship. So our students will go to interpret for people with limited English proficiency. The setting can be various, can be very different. So we have Chinese, English Czech, and English-Spanish Czech. For the English-Spanish Czech, students do more healthcare interpreting because we already have a hospital, right? So they just go to the examination room, emergency room to help the doctors, providers to interpret. But for the Chinese English Czech, it's a little bit more difficult because we do not have so many Chinese patients at the Baptist Hospital. So what we do is we have to visit communities in the Carolinas. The students, they do not learn interpreting skills at the internship class. So they will not do the internship until the last semester. So meaning they already learned how to be an interpreter. So what we do is we go to the community to visit them, the community members with limited English proficiency, and interpret for them. Sometimes it can be simple tasks like to help them make a doctor appointment, to help them to talk to a broker, help them to go to the, sometimes it's a hospital, to go with them like a family member, things like that. In addition to the healthcare setting, they also interpret. Sometimes they visit, there is a hospital, there is a church in Charlotte, and their mass is interpreted simultaneously into 4 different languages. So sometimes the students go there as well. So it's a different setting, but it's all real life settings. So when they go to help the community members with limited English proficiency, I think if they can motivate followers, and they can also develop leadership through the service to these minority community members. Because I'm a believer of leadership theory called servant leadership. I believe if you serve and you motivate the people, and you have followers, and then you become a leader. So I always say, now step 1, we go to the minority community to help those folks. Number 2, we try to motivate followers. So you do 2 things at the same time, combine this internship with the leadership. Another thing I always want to emphasize is to advocate for the needs of these minority community members. Through our internship, through the students' assignments, right? And the people say, look, this is something that may sound so easy to you. Just pick up your phone, give someone a call, and get a quote for your car insurance. But for some minority community members who's with limited English proficiency, this is very, very difficult. They can't even understand what's on the yellow book, right? And another thing is very embarrassing for them to ask for help. For example, a community member I've been working with, his family has been here for 25-ish years. Now you ask him to ask help from someone in his early 20s, and to show to this young man that you actually struggle with basic life needs. I think this is humiliating and embarrassing. So. But to hide up this kind of needs is not a good idea. I think they need help, and those people need help, and we can come in to help them, and at the same time to tell people that these are real people, they have real problems, we can help them, we should help them, and inspire more people to be able to kind of like follow suit to do this provide this kind of community services to the community members. And again, like I said, if you have an idea, great idea, and the people get inspired and motivated and follow you, that's real leadership. If you constantly go there to help them, and you have more people to join you, I mean, that to me, that's leadership. That's leadership. I remember someone said, I don't remember the name, but a leader without followers is just taking a walk in the garden, right? If you don't have followers. So what is a leader? If you have followers, you are a leader. So that's what and in order to become a leader, you need to serve first.